TOEFL iBT Speaking 26, question 1. Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? Television has had a positive impact on society. "45 seconds to speak. Begin speaking now." Of course, television has had a positive impact on society. It's had a positive impact on me, my friends, many people that I know. I know that the effect is outward bound, it is far ranging and wide. The positive impact is that it entertains us when we want to relax, when we want to be distracted, when we want to de stress. And another positive impact is that it's educational. Through video documentaries, through TV and other forms of TV, we have been able to be, we have been and can continue to be educated from our homes. So the positive impact on society is a more aware, educated society. The average person now has. Question 1. Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? TV has had a positive influence on society. Use specific reasons and examples to support your answer. 15 seconds to prepare. Begin preparing now. TV has had a positive influence. I like watching TV. I like the upgrades to TV that have happened. I like, okay. Educational, entertainment. Yeah, of course. Time. 45 seconds for me to speak. Begin speaking now. Of course, TV has had a positive influence on society. I myself have been educated through documentaries. I have learned about life, biology, animals, myself, humans, society, through TV, through the video format, education through video. TV has had a positive influence on me when I wanted to be entertained and relaxed. So TV has had the same positive influence on many people in society. TV has advanced us. It has moved us more out of the caves and into the 21st century. The positive influence from TV time, instead of having to deal with their incorrect negative judgment, something like, oh, he or she has already been successful with the sciences for 3 years, 4 years. Surely he or she will pass this English TOEFL test, no problem. They don't understand the difficulty of the test, and all of you underestimate the negative effect of the speaking templates. I want you to have this kind of mindset. Instead of thinking, I'll take the test when I'm ready, you're not going to be ready. The people that have passed that you've seen in my videos and the people that have passed that you have not seen in my videos, they didn't know 100% with 100% certainty that they were going to pass that test that they did pass. You will not know with 100% certainty that you were going to pass the test that you do pass. Here's a healthier, more practical outlook. Take it twice. Plan to take it twice. Of course, you want to pass the first time, but you sit for that test able to perform better. You have less pressure on you because you're planning to take it twice. Good job. Aaron at speaking26.com, where I have shown the most humans getting 26 on TOEFL iBT speaking. You can see the playlist for yourself. A lot of people tell me that they're going to take the test when they're ready. You're not going to be ready. What you're doing is trying to prevent yourself from failing the test again, but you shouldn't think about it as failing. You should think about it more as not passing. Like, the goal shouldn't be to pass your very next test. I know that sounds good, but I have something that maybe sounds better to you. Pass your test as soon as possible. But what's the difference, Aaron? Well, for the second version, in order to pass your test as soon as possible, you should be willing to not pass it the first time, but just use that first time as the ultimate practice, as a way to get you in rhythm for the second test that you do pass. What do you think? Do you think that I want to show the next person passing, saying that I'm the reason why they passed? I helped them pass. Do you think I want to show that? Yes, of course. I can't even ask you to do that with me until you pass. Well, I'm not going to do it. I'm an introvert, Aaron. I'm a shy person. I'm not going to put myself on video with you. I just want to pass my test and move on with my career and citizenship. Oh, good for you. Then tell me no, and I'll say, hey, well, you at least post your best advice to the people currently still taking the test in my Facebook group. And I'll hope that you say yes, and maybe you will say yes, and then I'll make a video out of that with your blessing. So let's do it. Let's get your 26 on speaking. There's still a little bit of time left before 2025, right? A lot of the people are going to wait until January. Don't be one of those people. Let's pass this. I have showed the most amount of people passing, getting 26 on TOEFL speaking than anybody else has. And when I say show, I mean real people like you can see and hear Michelle here, not just a post that may be real or not, but a person that you can see and hear. The speaking templates are wrong. Because to get 26 on speaking, and when you see somebody who did get 26 on speaking or above, and they tell you they use the speaking template, they did not get 26 on TOEFL iBT speaking because of the speaking template. No, they got 26 on TOEFL iBT speaking in spite of the limiting nature of the speaking template. They got 26 on TOEFL iBT speaking because their speaking fluency was so good, is so good, that it was able to overcome the limiting structure that is speaking templates.
I never got 26 using AI website.
Okay, but you did on the real test after meetings with me.
Yeah.
If you want to see more videos with people giving you their best advice on how they got their 26 on TOEFL iBT speaking, you can watch that YouTube playlist. It's connected to this video, and you can find it by searching for TOEFL iBT Speaking 26. You can also find it by going through speaking26.com. These are people who before were not getting 26 on TOEFL speaking and after did get 26 and pass their tests. I asked them, hey, can you give your best advice to people who are still taking the test? How did you go from not passing to passing?
When I read about the TOEFL exam, I didn't really think much of it. I just thought, okay, straightforward thing. It's an English exam. How difficult can it be?
The pharmacy board needs specifically 26 in speaking.
I used to change the template. Maybe this is more advanced, so I will use this the next exam, and I try to practice this for maybe a month or two to be able to master it, to say it without thinking. Every time I found myself getting maybe less score or the same score. It doesn't make any difference to just change the templates and use different introductory words. It didn't make any difference for me. Some of my friends advised me to start taking sessions with you.
This helped me in passing my TOEFL exam. Aaron helped me to pass and get 26.
Aaron, actually, any words will not be enough. But really, I'm very thankful.
26 in speaking, and I finally got it, and I'm so excited to get to the next step and my pharmacist license.
Look at my accent, look at people who got 26. So just surround yourself with people who motivate you.
Look, I passed. That bit that's missing is probably the most important bit to get you to 26.
Yes.
And that's the bit where Aaron, I felt, helped me realize where I was going wrong. And that bit where I was going wrong, I think it goes for everyone. It doesn't matter whether you speak English is your first language or not. That bit that was missing is something everyone really needs to understand in order to get that 26.
Once you are in the level that you need to become advanced
Mm.
in order to get the 26, you
Mm.
need to get rid of the templates.
Template will hinder your ability to deliver the question, because it shows that you are reading something, or you are not speaking, you are reading.
I was using completely different template or different way. I started to apply your way, and once I started to practice your way, oh, it's easy for me.
That was really good for me. It really helped me, because with this in my mind, I could speak faster, and because I was confident.
It's challenging, but you know, after you pass it, the feeling of victory, it's worth it.
As English is my first language, I thought the speaking templates would be enough to get me the 26 that I needed. Unfortunately, it wasn't, and I only scored a 23. Your lack of getting 26 is not due to your speaking ability. It has been due to your less than optimal strategy. Get rid of the training wheels.
The templates were like, oh my God, why did they create those templates?
Aaron, you are a big helpful for students like us. We need somebody to like stir revolution in our heart inside, give life to our conversation. And this will never happen through other sites, like they have exact traditional pattern, the template, first, second, for example. Don't say, for example, the second time, for instance. Really? And like robot, I felt myself without life. I don't have the freedom to speak.
You don't have to worry that much about how can I mention 2 reasons with 2 details or 2 examples. It's too much for me. You help students to increase their fluency.
Instead of following that speaking template or any other speaking template, trust your fluency.
For the students who are taking with you, trust this guy. He's amazing. He will shift or improve your level as soon as possible.
Like just jump my score from 23 to 26, like this. How many hours I took with you? 5. Look at this. 5 hours in 2 weeks. I passed my test.
I was surprised that I passed after 5 sessions together.
I hope you keep inspiring and helping more pharmacists and more other students to achieve their goal and become a professional here in the United States.
If I had just, found you earlier.
For people who's really, they have concern and they need to do it very fast, go to the original, the source of help.
Go to Aaron. He's the guy. He was the guy for me. And hopefully he's the guy for you. And he'll set you straight. He'll tell you what you need to do to get that 26